Alright. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. And we are live today for a live guided interdimensional meditation. So I hope you guys are all ready for that. And yeah, yeah, I've been doing very well lately. I've been, really putting a lot of effort into meditation and just things like that, my own spiritual growth and evolution. And I'm feeling very much empowered. I love doing the Qigong meditations because doing any kind of Qigong, it really helps me. I noticed that, I'm always in a better mood when I do that. I'm always feeling very empowered, very happy, very, just very uh, yeah, just in a good mood, stuff like that. So yeah, um, and so I hope to be teaching some more qigong stuff as well as some other stuff that I've learned from my own teacher, what he's taught me, and I hope to be passing along the things that I feel are pertinent and are helpful to people. So yeah, we are headed into a new time right now, and we are going into a time where it's just a lot of changes happening, a lot of stuff happening, and no matter what, it's I think it's for the better. I know things are seeming kind of crazy right now with the uncertainty in our economy and our, this and that, the Epstein stuff, all that stuff. And yeah, but I mean, just if you just think about it like this, our identity goes beyond what we are as humans. So, in fact, what I've learned from the ETs is that we are more than humans. We're more than our wildest imagination could think of. We are much more than that. So, it's in fact, they have told me and plenty of other people that we are, in fact, deities. We are gods. We are powerful beings. And, and so, this existence is just a temporary kind of illusion. It's just a very temporary place. And so, instead of getting bogged down with all the stuff that we care about, all the illusion stuff, all the stuff that we feel matters to us, like, our, getting justice, getting all the stuff, it's, you know, the, the justice that we feel like we have to deal. Like, I feel very much rageful towards any kind of person who has hurt a child, just because, I want to exact that revenge. But the thing that we don't know as humans is that the revenge is exacted on the person by that person. So when they commit an act that is wrong, that we would seem that would seem to us as morally reprehensible, right? That would be it would be, it's not like that person doesn't go unpunished. They punish themselves. So by committing that act, you're enacting what would be called karma, because you're essentially, it's like you throw a punch and then the universe basically throws a punch back at you. That's how this works. So, uh, Yeah, so I'm feeling much less freaked out. I mean, listen, any kind of justice that a person can receive in this world doesn't compare to the punishment that they will receive from themselves after this life. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just, this used to be very upset about the Epstein stuff, and yeah, I still am. I still want justice, and I still want, revenge, and I still want, people to be held accountable. But also, I think what's important to know is that their own soul is going to help hold them accountable. It's not like they ever escape punishment, ever escape uh, the ramifications of their wrongdoing. So, yeah, that's my thought for today. So yeah, why don't we get into the meditation today, and we'll do that. So, all right, let's go ahead and get that started up. Huh? So, let's see here. Okay, and what do we got? So now, and that. Okay. Okay, just checking out my mantras that I have on my computer. Right. Okay, so just go ahead and take a deep breath, nice and deep. And in these meditations, we always take deep breaths from our belly. So we breathe in through the nose, down deep into the belly, and then we breathe out, breathe that air out of our mouth. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Very simple. And let's just get started with that. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Continue like this. Breathing in very slowly, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And now we're going to bring our consciousness, bring our focus into our body. So you might be thinking about what your spouse is doing, what your kids are doing, what needs to get accomplished at work. Just let go of all those distractions. And focus on the here and now. Focus on what's going on inside of your body. So bring all of your focus, all of your attention into your body. And I want you to go ahead and do a body scan. So starting at the top of your head, scan your body all the way down to your feet. See if there's any tension, any pain, any inflammation, anything that stands out to you. And we're just going to put energy into that and heal that. Just breathing into those painful areas, those, maybe it's nerve pain, maybe it's muscle stiffness or soreness. Just breathe into those areas. All the way down to your feet. Okay, wonderful. And now I want you to bring your consciousness from your body into your heart center. We're just gonna bring it up from the feet, and down from the head into the heart center. This is where your soul lies. This is where your soul takes rest. Right in your heart center. And now, as we're focusing all of our consciousness, all of our awareness onto our heart center, I want you to think about the person or the animal or the children or whatever it is for you, whoever you love most. Could be a cat, could be a dog, could be your spouse, could be your children, could be whatever it is for you. Could be a nature scene. I want you to focus on that person or that thing. I want you to focus especially on the love that you have for them. Let's all amplify the love that we feel for that special person or that special animal or pet or child. Just amplify that love as much as you can. And now we can see that our heart center is becoming bigger and bigger. It's creating a bubble of energy around our body. And this energy naturally wants to lift up off the ground. Naturally wants to go up into space. And we'll just let it go up into space. And as we rise up into space, we come up to a 3D to 5D barrier. We are going to break through that barrier and let our love energy carry us up. Alright. And now we're just going to make our way to... We're going to go to the moon. So make your way to the moon. And we're going to go to the far side of the moon, the dark side of the moon. And we're just going to ask our guides. We're just going to call upon our guides. So you can say things like, if there are any beings of light who love me, can you please show yourself to me? Can you please come to me? Now we can see our guides showing up. Maybe some of them are in a spaceship, maybe some of them are coming to you astrally. Now, let's just go ahead and we're just going to sink into the moon. We're just going to come below its surface. And inside we can see that it is hollow. There's a structure within the moon. And it's the structure within the moon is pretty huge. It's absolutely massive. And now we're just going to call upon, we're going to go to the center of the moon, and inside the center of the moon we can see there is a place of power. It's like a shaft of light that goes up, and there are these very friendly, very kind, very happy moon people. They look like very short, and they're like bluish, and they have like a turtleneck kind of space suit on. And they happily greet us. And they're encouraging us to step into this beam of light. This is at the heart of the moon, and it's a very special place of power that provides us, that fills us with lunar energy. So we're just going to step on into it. Step into this place of power, this giant column of light. And I want you to focus on what you see. For me, this giant column of light is giving me feelings of gentleness, feelings of compassion, empathy. It's very loving, very kind, very easygoing, very empathic. And so, as we in this column of light, we're getting this lunar energy infused into us. It's infusing this energy into us. It is absolutely beautiful, kind, loving energy. It's very happy. So just allow yourself to be infused with this energy. Now, once you think you've gotten enough energy, then you can step out of it. And now we're just going to talk with these light beings, these moon people. Very kindly, very friendly beings that reside here on the moon. So, we're just going to ask them if they have anything to tell us, and they'll let us know. So just keep an open mind to what they have to say. It might feel like you're making stuff up. That's okay. It might feel like things are, it's just like unnatural. But trust me, this is just the human mind, uh, imagining, like having some doubt. But these beings are here with you, and they do want to talk to you. So just let them speak. Do you have any messages for us? Alright, wonderful. And now I want you to repeat back to them that message that you heard from them. And now, we're going to look into their eyes, and we're going to ask them, what do you see in me? Alright, wonderful. And now you're just going to repeat back what they told you, they saw in you. And now, we're going to go, these ETs want to take us to Krishna. So they're telling me that they want to take us to Krishna. And so we'll do that now. They're leading us up some stairs. They're leading us up, like this flight of stairs. what I'm seeing is there's a lot of metal around. There's a lot of like, it's just very industrial looking. There's a lot of like, it's just like very industrial. There's a lot of like metal stairs, metal this, metal that. There's not a whole lot of like, um, there's not a whole lot of nature here. That's my experience of it. I may be wrong. I guess what I was trying to get at was it looks very sanitary, very industrial. Like clean, metallic, you know, things like that. And now the ETs have led us upstairs and they are opening up like a double door for us. And before us we can see the deity Krishna. And he is meditating. We can see him meditating. We step into the room with him very reverently and quietly, and bow our heads to him. And we notice that there's some chairs in the room with him. We take a seat very quietly, very respectfully. And he senses our presence and he turns around and greets us. And now, as we sit before Krishna, I want you to look into his eyes and ask him, who do you see me as? Like, what do you see in me? Who am I on this 5-dimensional level? And now what he tells you, I want you to repeat that back to him. And now I want you to ask him, if there's anything that he would like to tell us. So, Krishna, is there anything that you would like to tell us? I'm getting strong energy hits. It's like, uh, go ahead and repeat back what he told you, please. And then I'll tell you what I experienced. Okay, great. What I'm experiencing is just a tremendous energy coming through me when I interact with him. There's, yeah, it's like a DMT high. It's just like this really stony energy, like, I'm, I'm like, it feels like I'm being stretched. Like, yeah, almost like I'm merging with him because my essence is Vishnu. It's like I'm merging with him and I'm simultaneously dying to my human self. It feels like bliss, pleasure, and and agony at the same time. It's incredibly blissful. But also, I know that it's stretching me beyond anything that I've experienced yet. Okay. And now we're just going to come to thank, we're just going to thank Vishnu, or we're going to thank Krishna, sorry. Thank Krishna, and then we're going to come up out of the moon. And then we're going to go to Venus. So we're going to come up from the moon, head towards Venus. And now we're going to go into... We're going to go down onto the surface of planet Venus. We're going to... As we go down, we can see the planet, we can see it getting closer and closer. And then finally, when we are on the surface of Venus, we can see these Venusian priestesses. We can see these Venusian females. And then they are urging us to go down into the center of Venus. And we go down. It's just going down into the center of Venus. And there we can see this beautiful pink light mixed with white light. So it's like this pink and white. Light pink, I guess. And it's just filling the center of Venus. And we are encouraged to go into the core of this light. Now, as we know, Venus is more than just a planet, it is a conscious being. And this light is the consciousness of the planet Venus. So we're going down into this core of Venus. We're like merging with it. It is surrounding us, it is in us, it's going through us. And this core of the planet is like an energy generator. It's like it just pours so much energy into us. It's just pouring so much energy into us. So let's just take a moment to meditate, to infuse our bodies with this energy. And now we are going to interact with this conscious being. we're going to ask if this being has anything to tell us, anything that I'd like to say to us. Okay. And so I want you to repeat that message that it has for you right back to it. Right. And then we're going to thank this being, this Venusian being, for interacting with us, for helping us. And we're going to respectfully bow, and we're going to leave the room, leave the space that this is in. We're going to come up out of Venus, and we're going to rise up to the surface. And now we can see just ahead of us, we can walk to... There's like a courtyard with some benches, some seats, and there we can see these Venusian priestesses, these Venusian beings, and they're very beautiful. And we're just going to ask them if they have anything to tell us. Okay? And then repeat back what they told you. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling very relaxed. I'm feeling very just totally relaxed, totally calm. Now, as we leave Venus, we thank these Venusian beings for helping us. We pay them our respects, and we respectfully leave up out of Venus. And now we're going to come just out of Earth's atmosphere, just right above Earth, and we're going to invite all the light beings from all the galaxies in all the universe. So we invite all the light beings from all the galaxies, all the dimensions, and all the universe. And we invite you here to Earth to heal our planet, to send loving, healing energy to the Earth. And now they say, and now we can see them coming, all their spaceships, all their, you can see like different lights in the sky coming towards us. And now that they're here, they are actually going to be sending energy into us. And let's all just surround the Earth, spread out and surround the Earth. And then we're going to reach deeply into our heart center. We're going to think about that person or that pet or that, the spouse, or that maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your child, the person who you love deeply, the person who you most love deeply. And we're just going to expound upon that energy, expanding it out into, like, around your aura, expanding it even further around the Earth. So just think about amplifying that loving energy from the heart center, surrounding the Earth with it. And the ETs are behind you, pouring their energy into you through your heart center, which projects and expands and extends all the way around the Earth. Now that we have that happening, we are going to do a mantra. So the mantra that we're going to be doing is called Aham Prima. This means I am pure universal love. So, surround the Earth, surround it, and we're going to do this mantra. Aham Prima, 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 Aham Prima. Penetrating the Earth, penetrating every human soul, penetrating the hearts and minds of all humans with this pure, universal, unconditional love. That's the focus. Aham Prima, 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 Aham Prima. I can see this energy working. I can see this energy penetrating every human heart, every human mind, healing, loving, and empowering the earth. Healing and empowering the earth. With this beautiful, unconditional love energy. Unconditional love. It surrounds the earth, protects the earth, expands and awakens humanity. Expands and awakens humanity. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, guys. I can see this is working. I can see that this energy has taken hold. We have penetrated into the core of the earth. Mother Earth is absorbing and loving this energy. Anytime that we send healing and loving energy to the earth, to Mother Earth, she loves it and she returns it to us. So the earth is now emanating this extremely happy, loving energy, just emanating it to every one of us. You can see her love is expanding. It is surrounding each and every one of us, filling up with love of our Mother Earth. And now we are going to turn our attention to the sun. We're just going to head over to the sun, surround the sun. The sun is also our mother sun, and she especially loves it when we surround her with this loving energy just like we did Mother Earth, so we're going to do that. And this time, as we send this loving energy to her, we're going to do the Gayatri mantra. So you can repeat after me. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurum Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitur Varenyam Argo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Om Bhuram Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Maha Om Janaha Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Tat Savitorvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat And we can see and we can feel that the sun is loving this energy. She is basking in our love, in our protection, in our healing energy that we're sending to her. All the love and praises that we send to her, she is absolutely loving and taking in. And when she takes stuff in, when she takes our love in, and we give her love, she is so quick to reciprocate that love to us. It's a very beautiful thing. So now that we have poured all of this beautiful loving energy into the earth and the sun now loves it. She is absolutely loving it. And now we're just going to come into the center of the sun. Center of the sun where Mother Sun is. And in this dark, powerful place, our Mother Sun rests just in the core of the sun, in the middle of the sun. A still, dark, quiet place. And now we're going to ask Mother Sun if she has anything to tell us. If she has any messages for us. Alright. And now we're just going to repeat back to her what she said. Alright, wonderful. And now I want you to ask her, Mother Sun, could you please tell me who I am in higher dimensions? What is the essence of my soul? And I want you to repeat that back to her. Just go ahead and repeat that back. Right. Very good. This is wonderful. And now, I want you to thank her once again. Thank you, Mother Sun, for all the beautiful light that you provide to Earth. You are the source of all life. Nothing could grow or exist without your sunlight, without your existence. Now we come back to Earth. Just headed to Earth. And now we bump into the 3D to 5D barrier that surrounds and protects Earth. Surrounds Earth. And we're just going to penetrate through that barrier. But before we do, before we go back into Earth, we're going to ask our guides. We're going to invite our guides to come down to Earth with us. So you can say something to the effect of, my light being guides who love me, I invite you down to Earth with me to come meditate in my home, to come be with me and meditate in my home. Okay, wonderful. And this is an invitation that they accept. And so now as you go down and penetrate through that 3D to 5D barrier, there's going to be a vortex of light behind you. So that vortex of light, they can follow, and it makes it easier for them to show up where you are. Right, so just going down to Earth. Once we've penetrated through the barrier, we can see our continent, we can see our country, we can see the state that we live in, the city, and moving faster and faster towards the Earth, we can see our city and our neighborhood. And finally, we can see our house, and we'll just hover right above our house. And we can see our neighborhood, we can see the street we're on. We can see the neighbors walking the dog, or maybe going for a bike ride, or whatever it is. And then we finally slip back into our home. And we finally find our body and we slip back into it. And now we're going to... So right now there's a couple of options that you could do. If you need to go do something, if you have other things planned for your day, you can do what I'm going to do. But if you want to just stay in meditation with the ETs, then you can just continue this meditation. You can stop the video right now and continue. But if you want to go ahead and leave the meditation, just go ahead and rub your hands together. Building up some heat. Now, once you have some heat, go ahead and place your hands on your eyes. Now, what I want you to do is breathe in the energy from your hands through your eyes and down out your feet. So breathe in and exhale through the feet out to the earth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now you can rub your eyes, rub your face, rub your scalp, front of the neck, back of the neck. Chest, shoulders, arms, chest, stomach, legs. Go ahead and pat your legs down. Just rubbing everything down. And we are good. And if you ever feel any extra, like excess energy that needs to be grounded, maybe in these upper centers, your third eye, your crown, your throat chakra, any energy up there, then you can just put your hands together like this. Right hand over left hand if you're male, or left hand over right hand if you're a female. So I'm a male, so I'm putting one like this. And you're just going to put them over your belly button. And you're just going to breathe into the belly. And what this does is it creates like a vortex right around your belly button. And it pulls all the energy from your aura into your belly button. So just stay like that for a few minutes. And you will have grounded the energy. Okay? Alright. And now, since we're here, I want to teach you guys an energetic practice, an energetic exercise. So let me see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. Just gonna push my chair over there. Okay, now. Alright, so I'm gonna move my mic so it might make some noise. Okay. So, while you're standing, I want you to place your hands flat on the ground, so like parallel to the ground, okay? This is not like, it's just by your hips, so my hips are right here, and so if you take your hands, you put them right here, and my elbows are bent, so my elbows are bent back, so this would be a straight elbow, this is bent, so they are literally right here by the hips, on the top of the hips, and this is your full breath posture. So once you're standing, and you just look ahead, you know, so so you're essentially just looking ahead. You are, like for example, your head should be not looking up, but looking not even looking straight ahead, but looking down a couple feet in front of your feet, like 4 or 5 feet. So the angle of my head is looking like that. So I'll show you from the side. Looking down like that. Almost like a 45-degree angle. And I'm not like straining. It's just coming from base of the spine, tilting like that. The back of the neck is straight. So the back of your neck should be straight during this exercise. And your hands are parallel to the ground. Your hips. You're pushing your elbows back. Your chest is lengthening, coming out as your arms push back. And yeah, it's just like that. Okay? So I'm going to, and you can also do this as a seated posture. So the posture is, let's see, I'll show you. So, hands are parallel to the earth. Neck. But you're standing straight up with the stance is shoulder width apart. Hands are just parallel to the ground. And chest is upright. Elbows are back. It should be a very comfortable posture. Very comfortable. No stress, no strain. Should be, you're not trying to strain yourself. That's not a good thing to do, is strain yourself. So, alright guys. And this is called the Hulu breath posture. HUUL breath posture. And it is, so I'm going to be teaching more of these. So this is the earth, basically. It's very healing, very cleansing earth posture. And it is, so the breath that goes with it is called Huul. HUUL. Alright? And so, when you're doing that breath posture, when you're in that posture, you're going to inhale very, very deeply, very gently, filling your lungs with air, and then you're going to do in one breath the Huul breath. So it goes like this. So it's and all the way until you run out of breath. So, and that is a very healing, very cleansing breath that you can do. You can also pair that breath with with another posture. I'll show you another posture real quick. This is a Qigong posture. So, let me see here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so this posture, you take your hands. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. Okay, take your hands, and you're going to bring your hands, so they should be, we'll start off by the sides, hands just down by your sides, shoulder width apart with your feet. Again, the neck is looking down. It's not like bent like this, it's just you're standing up. Put your head down 45 degrees, looking down at the 45-degree angle. And then what you want to do with your hands is you're going to put them by your sides. You're going to go ahead and scoop up with your hands like you're scooping up fresh water from a lake or ocean or a river. Pouring your face, washing your face with them. So you're going to do this. Inhale and exhale. So you're bringing this water, this healing, cleansing water, up to your third eye and your crown, washing yourself energetically in this cleansing and healing water. And at the bottom is what's called a seal. So it's a seal movement. Like a stamp. It's a triangle, just like this. Anyway, so that's how you do it. So I'll show you a few more times. Scoop up, inhale. And exhale. This is the hands of infant. This is the waterfall. This is the waterfall posture. Okay. Great. So as we approach the shift, the transition, the global 5D shift, we are going to need these kinds of exercises, these kinds of practices, this Qigong stuff. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be coming out with more of these, okay? So, stay tuned to the channel for more exercises, for more things. And if you want to get started, if you want to get jump started with this stuff, you can go ahead and go to patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, and I will be there. I have some courses there on patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, and Qigong courses that you can see here, the 90-day or the self-transformation Qigong, and the celestial Qigong practices that you can see here. So go check those out, those two. And yeah, so if you're interested in Qigong and meditation and stuff, go check out my Patreon. It's really a great place, and you can get started with that very easily, very cheaply, very affordably. And so yeah, it's a great thing. So yeah, so I showed you guys. So today we did that meditation for you guys, and we did I showed you guys 2 Qigong movements, so yeah. There's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and oh, I can't find my hands. There you go. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, leave a like, and leave a positive comment, and a subscribe. You know, if you want to hear, if you want to do more meditations like this, if you want to experience the power of Qigong, if you want to like have more meditative experiences, interdimensional ET meditations and stuff, it's really great. So Yeah. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for showing up and for watching it after. I know there's a few people who showed up during this, and yeah. So we'll be doing more of these. Definitely be doing more of these, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed it, liked it, and all that good stuff. So we'll see you next time. All right. Thanks. Take care, guys. All right. So.